is, regardless of whether you think that is true or not, it is irrefutable that this is a man's world. There's no fucking debate about it. There's no debating that. You don't need religion. There's no belief system. You don't need a religious, a pastor or a minister or a book or a damn, or any faith to see what the fuck is right, what is right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to, I'm saying, all that other, God is a woman, whether you think God is a man, woman, whatever the case may be. When you're dealing with worldly shit, you have to be realistic because we in the real world, okay? So you can sit up here and say all you want, oh, well, you have to be submissive. A man have to prove himself to be submissive. What are you doing to show that you can, that a woman should submit to you? What are you doing that can show that you can lead? A lot of black men don't even know how to lead. I can't believe he even said that shit, but a lot of black men don't even know how to lead and da-da-da. Men built this fucking world, and it's kind of mind-blowing to me, honestly, hearing shit, and that's why I appreciate people like Kevin Samuels and some of these mediocre tutorials, like some of these, the Poor Man's Podcast, I've been subscribed to him for a little bit too, like, I appreciate these men saying shit, like red pill shit, and it kind of makes me even more upset to hear blue pill shit like this, because it's like you've been living in a little bubble. Women have been living in our own little fucking bubble, and we have the privilege of doing that. All women, you know what I'm saying, have the privilege of doing that because there's certain things we just do not have to fucking do. Real life. When it comes, like, vital things, when it comes to maintaining this fucking planet, that we don't do. We don't gotta do because we have men. And so, just realizing that. Like, when Kevin Samuels brought up the thing, when he said something about black men, he just was talking about this on the podcast a little while ago. What would you do if all men disappear? Like, if all women disappeared, men could survive, could live the rest of their lives. They couldn't reproduce, but they could live out the rest of their lives. Women, could we last a month on this bitch? Could we last 30 minutes in this bitch without bitches start fighting and everybody starting to take what the fuck shit getting chaotic? Can we last? Like, and it just triggers something. I'm like, damn, I had never thought about it like that. Because my whole life, I was going thinking like we was equals. Like, yeah, we can't live without y'all. Y'all can't live without us. You need us to reproduce. We need y'all, protect and provide. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking it's equal. And it hasn't been. It's never was. If we being real, it never has been. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because this is, like I said, this is y'all's shit. This is why y'all are built to maintain the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And so hearing bruh say that, try to use that excuse that, oh, it's the Eve gene, the black woman, maybe God, all these other things, to make the excuse of our behaviors, while also us benefiting from the shit that men do every day, the same men that we disrespect and refuse to submit to because he ain't making a certain amount of fucking money, or he don't got a six-pack, or he don't look like this, or he don't do this, or whatever the fucking case may be. It's like, it's ungrateful. It's like, damn, I would want to slap my ass too. I would want to go that red pill. I can see why a man would go as far as going the MG Tile way. Men going their own way. Or incel, or, you know what I'm saying, or some shit like that, like completely wanting to separate. Because that shit is hella disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Then you get and then you get these women who get bolstered up, and get platforms, especially from the left. You know what I'm saying? When you get these protect black women and pushing all this black women agenda and women, feminist agenda. And it starts this programming, of course, within these boys, which is perfect. He's the perfect example. They get used to this programming and think that it's like reverse psychology on their asses. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're programming them to reverse the roles. You know what I'm saying? The positions of power of men and women in this world. And it's like, it's sad because I don't want to have to find out the hard out, nigga. I don't need nobody. I don't need no damn thing that's making all the men disappear for me to realize, nigga, you need a man. No. Kevin Samuels stopped me. Hey, look, he stopped me he got me way too early. Hell nah. I don't need no proof. The question was enough. It's a fact. It is a fact we cannot survive on this bitch without men. We need them. We need them. Like, on some real shit, and they don't need us. Not to survive, in that case, at least. And that is something that we have to accept because the privilege, just the amount of the amount of audacity that some of these women have coming out their mouth. This is a black woman speaking. And I don't know if this is a foundational black American woman, but this is going to further my point. Just drive it home.
Moralizing black women is the new way of going viral on the internet. I'm going to give you 2 examples. This individual's entire platform, in my opinion, centers around trashing black women under the guise of trying to help black women find a husband. His rhetoric, in my opinion, is so harmful that he has other black men in his comment section calling black women black B-words. Y'all gave him 433,000 on YouTube. Example number 2. This little boy made this ignorant TikTok when my drink starts tasting like who cares if she's overweight and black. When I saw this video, it had over 400,000 likes. Probably would have been one of his most popular, most viral videos if he hadn't taken it down. Y'all like these racist videos, but then y'all be in my comment section talking about some yes sis, go off, BLM. No, y'all fake woke. And this little boy is a dime a dozen. How many times have you seen people get on TikTok and talk down about dark-skinned women in particular, or talk down about black women in particular, and their video goes viral, not because people dislike the video, but because people agree and they're liking the video. Even when you talk down about black women, we're still the key to your success. Maybe if you're obsessed with black women, just say that.
I commented on that video, right? I didn't say nothing crazy because I didn't agree with the video, to be honest. I could have said a lot more. I didn't say nothing crazy. All I did was comment on the video. I said, as a conscious black woman, Kevin Samuels does not bash black women. As a conscious black woman, I love his content and I'm subscribed. Like, I can say that. When I tell you I got about 20 replies of black women, or about, let me not be dramatic, about 15 replies of black women. Oh, is it that he's not abusing women, or are you used to misogyny? Oh, no, no sis, you're just used to abuse. No. He's a womanizer. He hates women. As a conscious black woman, oh my God. What does that even mean, a conscious black woman? I said, baby, well, if you think you don't, the fact that you even asking me that, the fact that you think that's funny, you trying to make a joke out, that's why I had to specify. Because the woman that's in that video talking is obviously out the loop. That's the fake woke. That's the think you conscious, but you really just caught up in the propaganda. That's why I had to specify. As a conscious black woman, no, he does not bash black women. I can tell you that I've binge watched his videos back to back, multiple black women he spoke to. And I can sit up here and tell you he does not do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I said that. I said, well, you must not watch it. I said to someone else, you must not have even watched a full-length video show of his. If you truly think he abuses black women, because they went as far as to say he abuses them. I said, what? They said, oh no, I seen a whole show. You're just a pick me. You're just you're internalizing misogyny. And I said, oh, maybe it's just you not dealing with real. Maybe you're just in denial. Maybe you're not dealing within reality. Because Kevin Samuels ain't the first, nor is he the last, nor is he the only fucking black man that they called our bullshit. They're saying the same thing that he's saying. Whether it's a little more polite or not. It's the same message. Don't kill a messenger because he's correct. Number one. But number two, the message is more important. Don't sit up here and say, oh yeah, well y'all gave him 400,000. Yes! And black women, that should show you something. That should show you something. How dire it is that we need those conversations to happen. That we need black men to say shit like that. To start speaking up on issues for real. And telling us about ourselves. Because we ain't been listening. This is the time. That's why he got 400,000. That's why his shit going up. Because people are listening. Black men and women. It's not just one-sided. Yeah, he got a lot of black male support, but it's a lot of black. When motherfuckers, he has shows every fucking week, and it is black women calling in faithfully to his show. Because it is needed for us to hear this. Is it a necessity in our healing and progress for us to be checked and corrected like this? So when you pander to us in this way, you know, and like I said, bro heart, you got his heart may be in the right place, and so have maybe the girls was too. But when you pander and you're not honest about yourself first, how can I really even acknowledge or validate how you feel about the other gender? How can I even acknowledge your complaints on black men when you can't even admit to your own goddamn issues? How can I bash them? How can I get up here and say black men don't protect black women? Nah, fuck off, these niggas ain't shit. Black men, matter of fact, I just seen a video. Agree with B. Simone's position. Y'all know B. Simone just went viral a couple, like last week or some shit like that for saying that women don't meet all the requirements on their list. And that they should have a list too. You know what I'm saying? And reach those requirements. Well, her argument was, why do black women always basically gotta reach these extreme standards to get the same results as white women or non-black women? Like, you don't hear white and non-black women influencers coming out and say, hey, women, y'all don't have this and this and this on your list, so how can you expect to attract this and this and this? You're not hearing those same conversations in those communities as you hear in the black community. Which she has a valid point. She does. But also, what she isn't recognizing and what she didn't recognize in that video I watched is that it's because we're dealing with two different women. Those women don't have the same behaviors as us. Now, I don't want to get into that's why black men date out more feminine women. I'm already hip. I know we a special group of women. We're a special group of people, period. Foundational black Americans. We ain't been through what the fuck the rest of these motherfuckers been through. They ain't been through what we've been through. So we can't keep comparing them. But it is a valid point. Because we don't get those same expectations because we're not behaving in the same light. So even when she goes on to say, oh, well, black women are expected to have all their stuff together and, all these, and have all this stuff together. I forgot exactly what she said, but I know specifically what pointed out to me was, and this is because I saw the demographics myself. She said, well, black women are notorious for out-earning their male counterparts. And she says this like twice. She emphasizes this throughout the damn thing. Like, this is her main point. We make more. We're more educated. She sounds like one of them typical feminist blue-pilled or purple-pilled, whatever you would call for women, I'm not sure. Pink-pilled, I'm not sure. For women. Oh yeah, we're the most educated. We earn the most. And like, I don't understand why we have to settle. I don't understand why I have to settle. I'm making more than the men out here. No, baby, you making more than the men you meet. To get a husband, but you ain't talking about that student loan debt. You ain't talking about that debt you got, from all them years. You want to flag that PhD up in a nigga face, but you don't want to talk about how much that motherfucker cost. You making more than black men. Check the black men you're around. Because statistically, they still making more than us. Baby, I looked it up. As soon as I seen it, I said, Kevin Samuel said that shit. Let me go look this shit up. Let me go on black demographics right quick and just see if it's still true. Maybe something changed, because maybe Kevin, I don't think he said that in his podcast in a couple days, on a couple shows. Let me see. Maybe some shit changed. No, baby, they still out-earning us. And they're still more educated. So, again, there goes that bubble of privilege that she don't even realize she's walking around. A black man is gonna come across that video and be like, bitch, what the I don't want to say all that. But girl, what are you talking about? What? I'm not making enough. I'm not educated. What? And y'all, what? Statistically, y'all got more kids and less educated and make less money than we do? And we the problem? I could imagine, like, you walking around in your own damn bubble. We just been walking around in our own damn bubbles. Like, for, like, real life. It's like, it's eye-opening to see content like this. And I'm like, damn, people really backing. I mean, the amount of black women that was hyping the first dude up. I mean, the dude I was talking about. Yes, he's a king. Oh my God. Finally a black man that is speaking facts on black women. Like, finally a non-misogynistic black man. Oh my God. He's fighting the patriarchy. Oh my, thank God. I'm like, bitch, you know this patriarchy, the only motherfucking thing that's keeping your ass alive, right?